Today we're at the Goldsboro Family Y, and we're with Executive Director John Richards. John, it's good to see you. Merry Christmas.
You as well, Wayne, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, sir. For several years now, the Y has conducted a program called the Wise Men. Tell me about Wise Men.
Wise Men is a way for us and the YMCA and our members to give back to the community. We identify 50 families through the school system, churches, and other nonprofits who need some help at Christmas. And we collect gift cards and we collect money from November 1st through, it'll be this Saturday, the 10th. And whatever we collect, we turn around and give to the families. And each year we've been able to do between $350 and $450 for family and gift cards. We do an event which will be Sunday afternoon where we'll invite the families to the Y. We'll have activities for the kids. K&W Cafeteria will feed the kids dinner. Bread of Heaven will provide desserts. And we'll have volunteers that'll come take the parents shopping. The volunteers will go to either Target or Walmart and help the parents pick out whatever their Christmas needs are.
And they'll be doing that with the cards that have been donated.
Right, and we keep the receipts, and people need to exchange stuff. They come back, but it's a way for the families to get what they need. In addition to that, we do a exercise programs called Help the Hungry, where for every workout you do for a 45-day period, we ask you to bring a can of food in. We collect the food products and we'll put those together in baskets and give those as well to the families. Also, Food Lion has boxes that you can purchase when you're checking out for helping the hungry. They donated close to 100 of those to us that we'll incorporate that in what we give the families.
Okay.
We found out today that the pork producers are actually going to donate a ham to every family. And then we purchase Bibles to send home with the families. We'll also this year pick 10 or 12 of the families with the most need, and rather than just do a one-day event, we're going to commit to them for a year.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to try to find the resources in the community they need. If it's help paying utility bills, if they had child care needs, if they need a church to partner with, and we felt like the one day was great to help the families with Christmas, but to make more of an impact on the families and to really try to work with them, we needed a little bit more help. We're also, for the first time this year, going to give every family a membership to the Y for the year. So hopefully that this will be a place that they can come to relax together, to do things as a family, and just kind of rejuvenate and find a place to just relax.
Yeah. How long has this been happening, this Wise Men?
We've been doing it for close to 20 years now.
Is that right?
We've, through cash donations this year, we've collected over $22,000, and this is from just folks in the community that want to help. They did a Zumbathon over the weekend and raised $700. The Goldsboro cyclists usually do something to raise money. And then it's just the generosity of our members who believe in what we do.
It's been said many, many times, there but for one paycheck go I. How anybody can fall on hard times for whatever reason.
Well, and this year it's really bad because of the flooding. I believe every family that we have identified was somehow affected by Matthew. Yeah. And what we saw is a one-day Christmas Day. It's nice, but it's not helping those families recover. And we just felt like as an organization that tries to help our community grow and prosper, that we owe it to these folks to do a little bit more. So it was unfortunate the flooding came, but it also changed our view of this program and made us realize that we need to be a little bit more long-term in the solution.
What's amazing to me, John, and I'm never surprised at this, Wayne County is one of the most giving communities. When people are down, when they're in trouble, when there's a problem, this community always comes together.
They do, and we're unique in the fact that everybody who's out there trying to get money donations or to raise funding, we all get along. And there are so many communities in the state where a Boys and Girls Club and a YMCA will not work together because they're going after the same things. And to your point, I think it's in the organizations and businesses that are in the community that realize that it's up to us to make our community better. And we really can't count on anybody else, so we've got to work together and we've got to play well.
That's exactly right. Also note that these companies, individuals, corporations that are helping are not doing it to be known to be doing it.
No,
They're not doing it for publicity.
and the majority of the folks that give to the Wise Men program give anonymously, that they believe in the program. And I'll tell a brief story about it. My daughter, who's now 25 years old, when she was 14, my wife and her volunteered to take a family shopping, and my daughter's an only child, and she gets whatever she wants, and I hate to say it, she was rather spoiled.
Well, that's what you do with an only child.
Well, that is true. But her and my wife took this family shopping, and the lady had a list. And when she got to the point she'd spent all the gift cards, she couldn't understand why she just didn't go and pick everything else up. So my wife explained to her, Lauren, that's all the money she has. And it really got to my daughter, and at 14 years old, to say, well, I've got money in my purse. Can I give this to you? It was a life-changing event in her life. And it made me so proud that what I thought was a spoiled child was actually somebody who was very giving. And it really made her appreciate and understand what this season's about. It's not about Santa Claus. It's not about getting presents. It's about what we can do for our neighbors. And it's what we can do for the folks who really need help.
Wow, that's a great story, John.
It is. And I can truly point to that and say that it was a life-changing event for my daughter.
Wow, it's amazing. Can someone still help?
Yes, we will take, even though the event is going to happen Sunday, we'll be collecting cash donations and gift cards throughout the year, because we know these families are going to run into issues. February, March time frame, they may have problems paying a utility bill. If they've got kids who need summer day camp, we're going to work and get them in, and we'll need some money to offset some of our hard costs. But it's going to be a year-round program from this point on, because Sudie Davis, who works with JCPC, put together a resource pamphlet of if you have financial needs, if you're homeless, there's nutrition counseling, of all the people who are doing things in Wayne County. And we're going to use that as kind of our playbook, that as we understand the circumstances of these families, we're going to point them in the direction that can fill those needs.
John, that's amazing. This could happen to absolutely anyone, and if you can help, all you have to do is
come by the Y, drop off a donation. If you'd like to help the day of, we're going to ask the volunteers that are going to be here playing with the kids and doing activities with the kids to be here at 4 o'clock. The families will come at 4:30, and we'll be done probably by 7:15 Sunday afternoon.
no. Okay, that's all PM.
Yes, PM. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to go shopping that early in the morning.
Well, you have to. Hey, you know how my mind works.
And mine does too sometimes, Wayne. But it's really an opportunity for the people who come and volunteer are the same people every year, because they get more out of it than the families we serve. Because when you make that connection and you talk to these people and you start a relationship and you start to understand, like what you said, that this could happen to anybody,
Good.
then it makes you feel so fortunate about what you have, and the fact that you're able to give of your time and your money and your treasures to help somebody else. So it's helping people in need, and it's helping people who want to give understand the reason for the holiday season.
It's nice to be able to receive, but it's even nicer to be able to give. So give to the Wise Men's program. We've been speaking with John Richards, Executive Director of the Goldsboro Family Y. John, always good.
Thank you, Wayne, and Merry Christmas
Thank
to
you.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, John. Thank you.